we're trying to consolidate as much as we can to grow in life.
Yes, true.
And so it felt like a good decision.
Yes.
But again, now when she consulted with the family
again.
The family is saying, kidogo hiyo nyumba ikaipwa. It's just because then the pictures, it's of course it was a wooded, all these old European houses. So it doesn't feel modern. Yeah. But it's a functional house. It was a 5-bedroom house.
That was a big house.
Big house in the middle of a farm. Kidogo, we will talk about it after this. I'm joking. So, all right. So we moved there. But also even that decision, then it has outside interference.
Yes.
So then also she's not comfortable with it. That's not working. So on this particular day, we're driving towards the farm now, that's a farmhouse. And now she's expectant and tells me she feels like throwing up.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. Then I park the vehicle.
Okay.
We are, say, 100 meters to home. And she doesn't throw up and says, just drive.
Yeah. Okay, and
I will walk. She says that.
All right.
And maybe in a manner
not been quarreling.
Of course, there's tension.
Okay.
There's just so many unresolved issues. So there's just so many things that are not sorted out.
So when issues came up, you didn't even like talk about them or anything?
So we'll rather just assume they were there. And
so they kept on piling?
Yes.
Wow.
So she says stop and she doesn't throw up. And she tells me drive. I'll walk. And in my naivety,
you did?
I drove.
You drove off?
I drove off with all my wisdom.
Oh my goodness.
Na sio mimi na jam na shindwa ni nini.
Let's say you were very young, so we can excuse you for that one.
That was very naive now in hindsight. Because then I didn't know, why are women so complicated?
Are we complicated? I don't think we are. We're just beautiful souls.
Just say what you mean and mean what you say. Oh God, we don't get the memo.
You don't?
Like now later in hindsight,
yes,
I knew that was just a foolish decision.
All right.
And so so I drive off.
Yes.
And now she's mad.
Oh yeah.
So she walks. Her pregnant self.
Oh yeah.
And she's coming. I think
she's like far gone the pregnancy.
Yes, I think 6 or 7 months thereabouts.
Okay.
So she gets home. Of course, she's mad. And at this point, we've gotten to a place where hata sipikiwi. Well, the image of God has been big, so I haven't been small.
All right.
So she's expecting a house to be brought. So she's brought, and the guys, because it's a place where you can't bring yourself.
Okay.
So she's brought by one of the guys who's working for us.
Okay.
So they sat in the sitting room, and there was rice the previous day that had pakid.
Okay.
And gas had been shut.
Okay.
So we're using the meko.
Wow.
So she hits their rice.
Okay.
And serves it.
Okay. And
goes to the bedroom.
Okay.
So I come to the kitchen because I felt like eating chicken.
Yeah.
I love chicken.
We know.
Yes, we love chicken. We love
we
chicken.
We do. Anytime, any day.
So nikakelea chicken. Kwa meko.
Yes.
So she comes back and she's like, I'm not done cooking.
Okay.
And in my head, Nico, you've already served them. Let me finish.
Yeah.
Then you can. Alichukua chakula yangu akanimwagia kwa miguu.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Brother.
Yeah.
Will you do?
Yeah. Can we cut here? No, I pushed her because then I'm mad. I'm thinking, who does that?
Why?
Food moto kwa miguu.
It was really hot, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
So nimeka mafuta tu nimeka tu.
Hey.
So then she starts screaming. And now the guys in the sitting room.
Oh, still eating their rice.
Are thinking, man, we just walked into Bosnia.
Hey.
Al-Shabaab, yes. Cambodia, Bilta. And me, I'm thinking the embarrassment. And now she's shouting, she wants to kill me. Wow. So what I do, again, I step out and drove off.
Okay, that one helps.
It does.
Yes, from the house,
because then you won't do anything crazy.
Yeah, it's better if you drive off or take a walk so that you can cool it down.
It does. Yes. So you do that a lot?
Yes. I don't. My husband does.
Okay. So is it a husband thing?
I think it's a man thing. Women, we just want you to stay. We want to talk it out so that we can know history and happy and happy. But many times it doesn't end well. So that act of the man driving off works a lot. It helps. Because now when tempers are high, like I'm saying, you'll end up saying things that you will end up regretting. So you're better off just staying away. Because as what we do, we'll just stay away for a minute or two. Either at and then I'll do whatever, go to the kitchen, go to the bedroom, and then later on, we can come and sit down and talk it out. Like grown-ups.
I think also those are things, as I was indicating, where when you don't resolve or don't find a good way to resolve issues,
it's dangerous.
Then you never move on from conflict.
From what happened previously.
Because then I think when you just assume it didn't happen, that doesn't help anything.
Okay.
We have, I don't even think we have resolved coming to Nakuru without. We are pregnant.
Yes.
We have moved houses. So all of that is just, as you're saying, a time bomb.
Yes.
An accident looking for a place to happen.
Unresolved issue.
So so when you do that, then you create a big thing.
Okay.
And now you even don't know what you're fighting about.
Oh yeah.
You don't know if it's the moving.
Yes.
If it's the living.
Yes.
If it's the work. If it's I'm not being treated like.
If it's the chicken.
If it's a chicken. All of that is just a conundrum of many things that don't work.
True.
So I drive off and I'm thinking, you know what? This does not work. So I just drive off and on that particular day there was a census happening in Kenya.
Okay.
So the rules were everybody was supposed to be in the house by 7 p.m.
Yes.
And all bars are closed and everything, so that watu waanze kuhesabiwa usiku. Then the next day was a public holiday. Watu wahesabiwe. Then now at least that census is over.
Okay.
So I get to town and the town is an abandoned Nakuru town now. It's not in town.
Late at night.
Because now all this is happening around 7.
Okay.
7:30, 8. So I've driven off. So I'm in town at around 8.
Okay.
And there's no one in town. So I remember there's an employee we work with who was a relative, a distant relative. So I go and just go to his house and I spend there.
Okay.
So normally on a public holiday we work half day. It was a culture of the hardware.
Okay.
So we just needed to work half day. We eat lunch with the employees. Then guys are dismissed. So we woke up, same clothes now. Went to work. Then half day. I'm thinking I don't want to go home and deal with this story. So I decided, let me just go swim and
she didn't come to work.
She didn't come to work that day.
Okay.
And so.
And you didn't even talk at night, like
no,
call or anything?
No, I'm mad. We are mad. Yes.
So that you kwenye uko?
Yes.
All right.
So that is like that.
Okay.
And I've noticed, I think as men, when the relationship doesn't feel okay, it's actually a journey. You actually have to force yourself to go home. And I think sometimes somebody said they have to drive around the estate several times before they actually come.
Yeah, true.
So I was looking for an excuse to push the time.
Okay.
Unifike home.
Yeah.
Already I know home things are not working. So I get to I finish swimming and I go home.
Okay.
I get to the house. I found my shamba boy who was living in a house outside there.
Okay.
In the house sitting room, watching TV. Like,
which wasn't a kawaida thing?
Yes, because then she lives outside. Okay. What is he doing in my house?
Yeah.
So we get in and so I ask him, where is my
so?
And he's like, no, she was picked yesterday by your mother.
Okay.
My mother,
your mom or her
lives,
mom?
My own biological mother who lives in Nairobi. So she's left Nairobi.
Yeah.
Drove almost 200 kilometers to Nakuru.
Wow.
Picked my wife.
Wow.
Gone back home. Didn't tell me, didn't call me. So first I'm mad. I'm thinking, my mother.
And you have a phone.
And I have a phone.
They should have called you at least to warn you.
Even if I'm not talking to my wife, we had.
I'm talking to my mom.
Tutaongea story. And that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So, and now, so I'm like, oh, okay, fine. So, she's to be gone for how many months? 3 months.
Okay, that's a long time.
Yeah.
You were not even talking?
We weren't talking.
What?
And now the saving grace, it was weird because then my father wasn't living with my mother.
Okay.
So my father did not know.
What was happening?
Then my wife was living with my mother.
Yes. Oh, so when your mom came to pick her, they went to live in your mom's house?
Yes.
Wow.
Na akaekewa kuku. As in, now.
Biashara?
Yes, now. Settle down.
Kuku.
Before.
Yeah,
so and it felt... So when my father is told, your son's wife is living in your house, he's like, huh?
How?
So that night, he goes home and asks, what's this? He says, I have 2 wives. So I wanted both of them to stay in the same house, and I brought the other one here. So if my son told you this is his house, he's lying to you. Yes. This is my house. So you live here and go to your husband in Nakuru, or you leave and go to your parents. Yes. And she's like, call my parents. And now she's talking to my father, and my father is thinking, wait.
Come slowly.
My father is like, bring that number, let me call them. And my mother was like, no, let's not call them. Let's resolve it. Mother's being peace loving.
Yes, true. Yeah.
So now the options are over for my then wife.
Yes.
So now she comes back to Nakuru.
Okay.
And she says, I'm sorry.
After another 3 months?
After 3 months.
What? You had not spoken?
Yes.
Your mom had not called you to explain to you what was happening?
No, even then.
Or why she's keeping her there?
No.
Oh, God. What was going on in your head?
I'm thinking first I'm mad at my mother because, you see, it's interference.
Yeah.
Because already, I think now looking at it, it's having so many exterior forces interfering with this marriage. Yes. And I think a marriage is like a new child.
Yes, it's like a newborn.
Yes, you need to shield, take care of it without interference because people will come and tell you, no,
do this. Yes, do that.
All this.
Yes.
They need to, are you burping? Are you all of that? And as a parent, you need to be able to take care of your own needs.
Yes, to decide
but when
what
people
you want.
are just interfering and things are not working,
it becomes more difficult. Yeah.
That becomes now very difficult. Okay. Because then she's already has a business at my mother's house. So she's comfortable. Yes. So you're actually telling her it's okay. Wow. And nobody's dealing with it. So I wish she like waited for you, together with your mom, so that you could try to resolve it. But anyway, probably that's how she saw it that way. Yes, at that time. Yeah. So she comes back home, and now my father.
She brought herself back home.
She brought herself back.
You didn't go for her.
I didn't go for her.
All right.
My father had mentioned if you start going to pick her, you will always pick her, and so set a precedent early now.
That is to the women when you munapoteanga kwenyu and then lazima ukujiwe. Yes. I've heard that these days they don't want to pick them.
Sasa it becomes now a habit. Ukiboeka ukimbia home
you go unaendewa
unakujiwa na wazee.
Inakuwa ka dance.
I know, so it becomes back and forth. Okay. So that didn't work. So now she's back and my father is thinking, you've been away from work for 3 months. Yeah. Who did you tell? What was happening with the organization? So my father is like, I don't want her near the shop. Okay. So now we don't have a salary, an extra salary. Okay. And now I have to deal with my family with my salary. Yes. And that was okay. Yes. But in my head, this is marriage, has to work. Yes. We didn't get into this to not work. It's true. So I'm still going home for lunch. And now seeing the baby, Imani had been born. Now Imani is born. Okay. And so I have to make time for this family. And things have to work out. You're a believer. Yes. Marriage is for keeps. Yes, very true. And so on Friday, we're going for dinner dates. And so whatever it is, Friday, dinner date. Yes. Every day lunch, nyumbani. Wow. Marriage has to work. Amen. You're doing everything you have to do. True. So on this day, we're on a dinner date. And I remember, I think the World Cup was going on, but I had forfeited football. So for dinner. Yeah, so football. There was, I think, a game. It was World Cup. Okay. I think 2010 there was World Cup. All right. So there was a game. But no, marriage is important. Yes. That was a major sacrifice for you. Yeah, wow. So we go for dinner. For love. And Imani is there. And in the middle of dinner, she tells me, we need to move to a 3-bedroom house. No, back up. Now, since now the issue now is that house. Yes. She's brought issues with it. Now we've had to move to a house in town. Oh, that we are paying 12,000. Wow. And yet you're still working with one salary. One salary. Wow. So I of course have to sit down. She doesn't like the house. Let's move to this other house.
Yes, for peace sake.
Yes. So we're on this dinner date, and she says actually we need to move to now a 3-bedroom.
Boy, child.
And I'm thinking, Kwanini?
Hello.
Why?
The one you're living in was a 2-bedroom.
Yes.
Okay.
First we moved from a 5-bedroom.
Yes.
So we weren't paying anything.
We
moved to a 2-bedroom where we're paying 20,000. And now we need to move to a bigger house that we'll be paying, I think, 15 or 17,000.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't mind. Men don't mind where they live.
Yes.
So I tell her, since it's your business, ask her, what do you want the other bedroom for?
Yes.
Since I'm not working, I want to use it as a baking place because she done a course in baking.
Okay.
I'm like, it's fine. But now these are the extra money for this. It has to be on you because then it's your business.
Yes.
Just look at it like you're paying a premise for your business.
True.
Sema kununiwa.
Again.
We're on a dinner date. Siongeleshu. Nime-sacrifice football.
Okay.
Siongeleshu. I'm thinking,
so sorry for you.
This is not even nice. So now, we're not talking. Did I resolve it?
No.
Under the carpet. This carpet is now becoming really
very big
and very
issues.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I decide, you know what? Those dinner dates are overrated.
Lenga your story.
So you see now we're not even doing things that are helping the marriage. We're having unresolved issues. We're having distance. We're having exterior interferences. We're not dealing with anything.
Okay.
So marriage is just that is not helping.
Yeah.
So on this particular, so we're having days we won't speak for weeks, and so it's just tension. So this particular day, there was a match, football.
Again.
Football.
Yes.
Football.
We know you.
I think football should be an issue of marriage.
It is already an issue.
It is an issue. Clearly at this point.
If you are not able to balance it.
I think you need to be able to I think balance that. If it gets in the way of the marriage, then it's an issue.
True.
So now I'm watching football. Just now we are living at a place called Sector 58 in Apollo.
Yes.
And now the game was beginning at 5 and it was ending at 7 p.m.
Okay.
So maybe after game, after the look at Meshinda,
okay.
I'm whistling down. I get to the house. I knock the door.
Okay.
I knock the door. Okay. 30 minutes later, I knock the door.
Okay.
And clearly it's not been opened.
Is there light?
There's a light. She's in there.
You can't call?
She's not picking.
Okay.
And the house help is there. So I figured clearly it's not working. So let me go look for a place to lala. It's already almost 8.
Wow.
I'm already excited. We have won.
Yes.
Don't spoil my moods. So I go and look for a place to lala in some lodging near the stadium there.
Okay.
So I lala. Then in the morning, I wake up and go to JCC. I used to go at JCC Nakuru. So I used to go after service. I go to service. I enjoy service and I go home. So on getting home, I knock and the door is open.
Okay.
Did I resolve the issue?
No.
Yeah. She's still remembering.
Yeah.
I know. So life is going on. I think that's on now Sunday. On Tuesday, I think I have some headphones and I'm listening to some music. This journey too. And I'm told reduce your volume. I'm thinking. So I didn't deal with it that you didn't open the door the other day. And now you're threatening me that you won't open the door.
In your own house?
In my own house.
Yes.
I'm the breadwinner. We're doing everything as in we're living off me.
Wow.
But okay.
You didn't say
so we are now it's a full blown back and forth.
Wow.
And she locks the door. Bedroom door.
Wow.
So where does mimi nalala wapi?
Boy child.
Kwa couch. So this is now I think on a Tuesday. After now the football thing on Saturday. So on Tuesday since kumekucha, I need to go to work. So I knock the door to get clothes and she calls the father. He wants to kill me. I'm thinking, I've asked for clothes. I didn't marry you to kill you. That doesn't make logical sense.
What?
I want clothes, I go to work.
In short, I think she was really dramatic.
Drama was a person. That was
her.
Yeah.
What?
And so now I'm thinking, as in I've asked for clothes.
Yeah.
So I got the clothes. I was given the clothes. It's like contraband. And siwane. Kapena nguo kama contraband. Kama nguo na kesha job. At around 10 a.m. on that day, I'm called. Wanatoa vitu kwako kwa ile caretaker. Mbingi nini? Karai za mtoto, nguo, nikamwambia watoe, lakini wakuachie kifunguo. I didn't even bother go to do anything.
What? Uko na kujitetea?
Hapana.
Ulikuwa shaka mwisho.
Are we resolving anything?
No.
Yeah, so that is not help. So she leaves and now goes to her home.
Her parents' place.
Do I even bother? How many months later? 2 months later.
She comes back.
She's thinking, this guy, I need to come back.
Akuji.
So, najirudisha. She comes back. Oh, these are the issues again. Let's resolve. But now, we've already, now in these 2 months, my mother has sent my friends to come and see what is the issue.
Yeah.
But when they come, I'm more happier. And she's not there.
Yeah.
Than the previous month when they had come and there was just so much tension.
Yes.
They have to actually tell me why they came when they are about to leave, because they've come on a Friday.
Yes.
We've had so much fun. We are laughing and we are having a good time. And now, actually, the reason we came is because it was very fun. We wanted to know what are the issues. And I told them, you guys are seen. I'm happier now that she's not here than when she's here. So we'll resolve the issues.
Okay.
So she's gone for 2 months. She comes back. Same old. Oh, there's trouble. Let's not talk to each other, because then she was very verbally abusive. She will sit across the seat and hold the baby and tell the baby, Imani, I'll take you to your real home. We'll go in Shosho's house. We're here for a short while.
In front of you.
See your story, Nambiwa. I'm sat across the room. And I'm thinking, oh my God, she's trying me.
Hey, I told you earlier, you're very patient.
Is it maybe a good thing or a bad thing?
See you later. At work.
That is not it. So it's just drama. There's so many simmering things. My friends will come and visit, and she will make snide remarks. If you miss your name, we can't. I see in front of my friend.
Not now.
It's not even funny.
Yeah.
And my friend just painted it. And he said, it's like I got to the house and I was muted. All the time. They're thinking, what has happened to him? As in, he got to the house and he now doesn't speak.
Yeah, until you leave again.
Yeah, and they're thinking there's something more. Yeah. And at this point, my self-esteem is just on an all-time, because then I hear love.
Yeah.
My love language is word of affirmation. Yes. So when you're not speaking kind words, then that just
it breaks you
to little bits, small pieces. Yeah. And you're not dealing with anything, so that is not helping. The marriage is just at a place where it's not. Things are not working. So on this particular day, when now she's gotten back, then we are back to those dramas of not speaking for months.
So it's something that kept on happening over and over.
Things weren't okay. So this particular day, I walk into the house and I'm on call. And she's like, who's that you're talking to? I'm like, let me finish. Then let me finish on this call. Then you ask me what you're asking me. She's like, Lok utawaka moto huko. We amendelete. Yes, sasa mimi nikaona hapa sasa kutaribika. So I finished the conversation and he says in Latin, Jona haya to kinyete. When we wake up. That is to say, you're the lighter one here.
Yes,
so leave. You bounce. Now where we've figured, you need to bounce. Wow. And so, drama, it's at a flat. Yeah. So she steps out and she's been dramatic about it. And I lock the door. And it felt so nice to
you
now
are a very
out.
good student. I
learned well.
Yes.
Yeah, so I just lock the door.
Alright.
And neighbors are coming, no, please let your wife back. Nico, guys, I'm managing my family the best way I know how.
Yes.
Stay away.
Leave me alone.
Please. So I lock the door and I'm sad. And I'm like, what did she say? Yes. So I should actually leave. Yeah. Thought by this she thinks I can't leave all this.
Yes.
I asked the house girl for my suitcase. So I pack all the clothes. I take a paper bag. Paper bags were very legal.
Yes, they were. Not I remember back then.
When paper bags were legal.
Yes.
So I put my shoes in the paper bag and at the door, and I took the suitcase and I put it at the door. And like every abnormal man, I slept.
You slept?
Yeah.
Where is yours
soundly.
Now? Where was she at that time?
Look at worried. Where she is. I'm not worried and I don't care that way.
What?
So in the morning, I leave, I pick my suitcase and paper bags, like I've been chased away.
Yes.
Looks like a chased away wife. So I left and I called my agent. Niaje, nitafutie nyumba. She's my agent. He says, wondering, wait, we have a house.
Yeah.
Why do you want another house? Kama mimi nataka one bedroom. Okay. Wacha ujinga njuguna history tuta.
Yeah.
So like okay. So I get a house. Then a place called St. Mary's.
Okay.
St. Mary's up
towards
those sides.
Yes.
So it's a one bedroom. So I go buy a mattress, bed sheets, a blanket, and curtain. One curtain. Just one window. Yes. And nikaanza maisha. Yeah. So then I'll save up, buy a makeup, save up, buy this. Wow. And I began like that. And that is how
the separation
marriage ended.
Like it ended.
And she will tell me good riddance.